I met a man. I really pray one of the one of these days soon. I need a man with prostate problems. And I shouldn't say it like I'm not trying to be negative about it, but gee whiz, a girl does get tired of being hounded for sex. And yeah, it was partly my fault. I walked right into that trap. I forgot what they said, but anyway, whatever. Get to the dentist. They lost my information. Yeah, they have computers here in the Twilight Zone. Apparently they don't work. So I'm trying really hard to stay calm. And I told them, because I'm honest, however your system goes, I don't care. The paperwork said 1961. And it says, oh, we have 2 files last time in late November when I went to the dentist. Oh, we have 2 files on you. Well, I said, well, it's easy. Just delete one of them. Would that be easy? There you go. This little inky-dinky Twilight Zone town, nobody would even notice or think two thoughts about it. So thank God I listen to spirits. Just bring everything. So I brought all my stuff from court, my birth certificate, several copies of the few doctors I see at the hospital, 2 different systems here. This little tiny clinic isn't on the hospital system. So that's why when I first got here and I learned after going to this doctor, and they say, okay, how's your... And I'm like, you can't just read that in the computer. She says, they're not in our computer system. So I stopped going there, and I got all my doctors at the hospital where everybody could read everything. So I said, well, what do you need to know? Here's the paperwork to prove. The judge said my birthday is April 19, 1961. See, look, right there. See? You want to make a copy? I got this in December. Still good. You know, the updated, after we got our raise thing, you know. Whopping $39. Not complaining, God. I'm just letting them know. Because I don't have a problem talking about it. You guys do. I don't have a problem talking about anything. And isn't that mad? I'm so amazing. And that's the first thing he's eager to talk about. Sex, 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 sex. What is wrong with the men in this town? He's a nice man. He gave me a ride to the doctor because he saw I was agitated. The bus was late. You remember in the live? I hate being late. It makes me so nervous about being late. And of course, as soon as I walk into the dentist thing, okay, so the next one's going to do da-da-da-da-da-da-da, and it's going to be about an hour, blah, 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 blah. And I know everybody wants to go home at 4:30. Good news. He looked like Dolph Lundgren. Bad news, they can't find me. I said, well, probably because I don't know how you had 2 files. All the other doctors that I see at the hospital only have 1 file for me. And this is why. So I took out my paper. The judge said I was born April 19, 1961. My birth certificate says 1962. Oh, you got to call Social Security, get that fixed. I have on a wig, but do you see Boo Boo the Fool? I didn't lie. I did call Social Security. Right after I looked at 1,000 different videos, how to change the birth year in Social Security. So here, it said most people just call. So I called. And I told them that I called Social Security. And what can somebody tell me what the big deal is? 61, 62. What is the big deal in your paperwork? In the computer paperwork thing, whatever. What's the big deal? Even at 62, 61, 69, I still have the same insurances, and I still have to pay for all the shit I just went through. Oh, sorry. I turn it on in case the bus called. Go off. Thank you. Oh, we can't find anything. Blah, 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 blah. I said, well, here's my birth certificate and here's my paperwork from the judge. Do you want my medical history? I brought that in my purse too. So I forgot because I didn't take my teeth and say, do you want to look at them? He assumed I have never had dentures. So that's why he's giving me the long spiel about dentures. I made my apologies. I said, I was just very excited that this was going to be step 2, but it's not step 2 where they put the goop in your mouth. Yeah. And he's, oh, this could take 5 months. Two years and 7 months I have been waiting. And yes, I did. The other dentist said, wrote me something. I need to take a picture of that so y'all can help me understand. The insurance lady, Jane, with Medicare, said I had $3,000 something for dentures. And the paperwork that Monumental Smiles gave me said insurance is only going to pay $1,000. I don't get that, and I already got a headache. I'm not going to get it right now. Did I tell you he looked just like Dolph Lundgren? Tall, thick neck, everything. So I told Mr. Man, who was very nice and gave me a ride there, you know, I told him, I said, I'm not going to make very good company today. I got bad news, and the only thing I want to do is eat. No, not you. Men, you know that's the first thing you're going to be thinking. And I'm like, Tasha, how did you let a joke get right past you to get here? Oh, well, whatever. It's done. What's done is done. So I just told him nicely, you know, I used to be a big old freak and wanted everything and anything, but now between the back and the hip, I rarely think about it. I force myself to take care of myself at least once a month because I believe all of our body parts that we have still need to work appropriately. Anywho, I just gotta keep calling, looking for another dentist. Yeah. So that's what I'm gonna keep doing. Looking for another dentist, another dentist, another dentist, another dentist, until I find something, because this is for the fucking birds. Another 5 months. Because we're just so busy. That's because nobody thought to take the time to figure out how to have a better fucking system. It should not take you. I went to, for those of you who are in bigger cities, Western Dental. How many thousands and thousands and thousands of patients do they have? Thousands. They have thousands. That's how many. Didn't take them 5 months. I went every 3 weeks for the next visit. March 15. I'll never forget that day. 2015. I got my dentures. Like in two months. If that. Because they had a good system. You know? Okay, I'm going to finish watching my Under the Water documentary. Ocean documentary. And then I'll get up and make me a peanut butter jelly sandwich, because I really don't feel like putting no teeth in now. 5 months. Oh well. Thank you for letting me vent. I'm going to hang up and feel better now. And, yeah, go make me a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I gotta move.